Hey guys, and welcome to the Yawhg. This is a indie game I picked up during the Steam summer sale, and I think it should be around $15, but it's definitely worth a buy. I've already played through this once because I had some audio issues and I have to redo it, but it's definitely worth the replay, just because I'm curious what will happen, because everything is randomly generated, so no two plays are alike. You know, I already did these characters. Oh yeah, I'll go with the other ones. So you can only choose 2 characters at a time, I believe. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. Okay. So basically, what the Yawhg is, Yawhg. Look at this guy. Give me this little mustache. It's adorable. Another news, the fair maiden over there is kind of creeping me out with her face. It's very pale. Anyway, so it's basically a choose-your-own-adventure game, where you can explore your village and whatnot, and everything is, like, events that take place are randomly generated. Let's go to the gardens first. Meditate, I guess. You spend the week in a deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 of mind. One day you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. "You there, young person." He waves you over. "I'm having an awful time trying to nap in this bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade?" Block the sun for the old man. Ages seem to pass as you stand in the hot sun, and the wizened old man, sleeping peacefully in your shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually everything grows dark. When you awaken in the evening in the garden, it is evening in the garden, and an ancient, gnarled tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing this miracle event, you gain 1 magic. Okay, and you gain like RPG stats or something, and this helps you in the end game. So that's nice. I don't know, he's a very lumberjacky, so I'm gonna go have him chop some wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, you stumble upon a dryad picking flowers in the field. Upon noticing you, she runs up to you excitedly. "Excuse me, sir. Would you care to dance?" she asks. "I've been wanting to dance for so long, but nobody else has been around to dance with," she sighs. "I'd love to dance." She giggles and takes you by the hand. She starts humming out a song, and the 2 of you dance together in the middle of the forest. You accidentally step on her toes several times while dancing. After the 3rd time, she stops you. She thanks you for the dance and limps off into the night. You practice dancing a little. You gain 1 finesse. Okay, so apparently I am not a good dancer, so I should not attend the ball. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. And I'm not going to say what the Yawhg is yet, because it's whatever. Okay. Send her to the slums to fight crime. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. She's like cat lady. Cat lady is already a thing. Catwoman is a thing. She's like badger dog lady. You spend the weeks outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One day, while wandering in the slums, you notice that the stones used to line the roads seem to have a certain pattern to them. With a piece of paper and a pencil, you manage to work out that each type of symbol corresponds to a letter of the alphabet. Deciphering the code points you to a small trap door hidden in the back alley. You descend to find a dimly lit room with 2 cubes hovering off the ground. Text scribbled across them. The arcane, the gallant. You touch the cube labeled the gallant. Everything flashes white. You wake up at home feeling a little odd. You gain 3 charm. Nice. Where to send this guy? Send him to the tavern. To bartend. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, an impromptu drinker contest is held. Sure. You down a pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You end up blacking out. When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognize, in only your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. What happened? It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Okay, she's got some charm, so I'm gonna send her to the palace. Tend the ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gather 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. You're classy, passive-aggressive. That outfit looks really comfortable. He looks mildly insulted. Sick burn. You gain 1 charm. Okay, so yeah, this game does have a bit. Oh, I can see the other person's steps going on. Where to send you? Let's send him to the alchemy tower to brew potions. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic, 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decided to take a break from the work and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hands and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. I had a bad experience, but screw it, complex shirt. You snap your fingers and ended up accidentally setting your hair ablaze. For the rest of the week, the alchemists make jokes at your expense. Lose 2 charm. And then a world was howling fury. Then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Okay, well, she's got charm. What do I do with charm? Charm. Send her to the hospital. Clean up. You spend the week stealing your mind against the horrors of a hospital, making sure that it is as clean as can be. Gain 1 of mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Sure, get him some more. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you. Water hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you. That night when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. Gain 3 magic. Lose 3 mind. Send you to the slums. I want to see you fight crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. Gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. 1 finesse. One night, a man walks up to you. Excuse me, sir. Feeling a little lonely tonight? He asks. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. No thanks. Your loss. When it arrives this time, maybe I should have taken that. I mean, this game isn't exactly Reddit adult, so what could have happened? When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, and be strong? Or have we forgotten? Take you to the alchemy tower. Brew potion. She looks like a scholar or something. I don't know what's going on. You spend the week out experimenting with different potions and brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped sores over your body. One day, the sores begin glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magical powers grow even stronger when your mind slips further and further. Gain 3 magic. Ugh. In no time, the sores are growing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes up to you asking if you're alright. With only a glance, you set him aflame. You let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, revealing your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. Your sores have faded and you feel like the disease symptoms have passed. Okay, where's your mind at? That is at 4. It's not terribly bad. Magic is 15 though. I'll send him. He doesn't know how to dance. I'll have him attend the ball. You spend the week attending fantasy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you decide to lean up against a wall just to take a break. It rotates as you apply pressure and you stumble down a set of stairs. You enter a large dusty room filled with barrels. You found the king's famous wine cellar. Host a secret party in here. All of your friends show up and drink, and the drinking begins. All this drinking improves your fortitude, gain 2 physique. All this socializing improves your social skills, gain 2 charm. The Yawhg, it's almost here. Almost here. Okay, so what haven't I done yet? I haven't... Send her to the arena. Compete. Yeah, well, I was gonna have her compete, but I misclicked. You spend a week placing bets on your favorite fighter. Gain 5 wealth. One day, in the middle of a match, a dryad runs into the field. Would anyone like to dance? She appears to be asking. Boos and hisses erupt from the crowd. Before you can even react, one of the fighters has already cleaved the dryad in 2. Terrible shriek booms from the... Terrible shriek booms from out of the wound. The crowd erupts in applause. The dryad's corpse then explodes into a flurry of leaves that cuts everyone nearby. Lose 1 physique. That sucks. I like that person. Well, I haven't done the administration work yet. I'll do some of that. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day, you hear somebody shouting something in the hallway. There's a bomb in the palace, they scream. There's a mass panic as people try desperately to escape the palace walls. Locate and disarm the bomb. You run deeper into the castle trying to figure out where the explosives are hidden. You manage to find them in a wine cellar disguised as a barrel of wine. The bomb appears to be on a detonator that is controlled by powerful magic. You realize immediately that you won't be able to help and figure it out and get out of the building as quick as you can. You're almost out when the bomb goes off. A huge explosion that knocks you through the wall. Or it is a huge explosion that knocks you through the wall. You lose 1 physique. The storms arrive in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Now this is the part that kind of gets interesting. Based on the skills that you have earned through your time in this area, you are supposed to choose a role. So right now I'm a crazy powerful magic person, so I'm gonna go the Conjurer. Take it up here upon your, You take it upon yourself to help conjure supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Okay, so she's very, very good at doing that. I don't have a lot. Make him the smelter, I guess. You volunteer to smelt your now useless coins into building materials. With the modest amount of riches you have managed to provide a significant amount of metal. You melt it all down and the smiths take it and work it into various tools for rebuilding materials. Oh my. This helps the survival effort a lot. You lose 3 wealth. And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way that we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, it was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish? I don't know. And whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if it will ever be, can be, or if we will ever be, can be ready for it. And it gives you a little picture. I don't know if these are like just a section, or I don't know what that is. It definitely looks like a fraction of it. While the town is being rebuilt, you decide to celebrate. You organize a huge festival in honor of the bravery that helped save so many lives. The first one is so successful, you decide to make it an annual tradition. Every year the festival gets bigger and more elaborate, and every year it costs more and more money to put on. You have to start charging admission, and no one is happy about it. The annual festival slowly fades out of relevance, and before long is canceled completely. You don't really know what to do with your life after all of that. Yawhg traumatizes you deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in you has snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Oh. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse. Jeez, what the hell happened? Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much, you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look into a mirror and see your eyes are empty, hollow. So you went crazy. So basically, yeah, that was the Yawhg, and it's kind of interesting because depending on what you choose as your decisions, I kind of chose little crazy ones. Last time I did very well, but yeah, it just it gives you like an end choice of what you can do to provide for your town, and it kind of gives you a little rundown of how your life goes from there. I really love the music in this, and for a $15 game, it's pretty much worth it. It's randomly generated, so every playthrough is different. And it's made even more elaborate depending on which characters you choose as a pair. I played this through twice now because of the audio thing, but yeah, basically everything was like different in all of that. Besides, like, I think the bomb and the what was it? I did the old man thing, but I don't think it ended up the same way. I don't remember how that went. But yeah, that was the Yawhg. And I want to thank you for sticking with me. For watching this video anyway. And yeah, I definitely encourage you to go and play this for yourself. So thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.